happy for this. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Member, Shri N.K. Premachandran ji.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, sir, I rise to support this bill. And also, I take this opportunity to congratulate the Honourable Minister, the dynamic Minister, for bringing such a legislation, because this legislation is on the basis of an international convention and a protocol to that convention. The convention was in the year 2001. Even after 24 years, we were not able to ratify that convention and that protocol. Now, at least better late than never, the Honourable Minister now has come with a clear-cut legislation by which this convention and the protocol will be ratified. Sir, the convention is the Convention on International Interest in Mobile Equipment, or it is being popularly known as the Cape Town Convention CTC. That is of the year 2001. And the protocol is to the above convention on matters that the protocol is in specific to the aircraft equipment. Though the thrust was given in the protocol, the thrust was given to the aircraft equipment. Both are signed in the year 2001, as rightly I have pointed out that though it was signed in the year 2001, though India was a signatory to the convention and to the document, but unfortunately we were not able to implement it through a legislation or through the statutory backing. Sir, the Indian aviation sector is growing like anything. Exponential growth is there, and the aviation market is growing like anything. And at the same time, it is everybody knows that, as rightly our honourable friend, he has a very what is it, from BJP? Our learned friend, Mr. Rajya Pratap Rudy has, well, I'm not going to all these details. Aircrafts are highly essential, we all know it. As far as India is concerned, we are not purchasing aircrafts, but we are depending on the leasing of the aircrafts. And when the aircraft services, when it becomes, the companies becomes bankrupt, we have seen in the case of the Kingfisher, in the case of the Airjet and the Go First Air, all these airlines, when it becomes bankrupt or when it becomes liquidated, the creditors or the lessors will be in trouble so as to recover the equipments or the aircraft or the credit which they have already given. In order to rectify that, this legislation has been brought in. That is why I am fully supporting it. And this case, only two observations which I would like to make. See, through this statutory backing, the lessor can take back the aircrafts or the equipments and get back the credit in a speedier way. That is the significance of this legislation. So once again, I would like to support and welcome this move, and I would congratulate the minister. But with these apprehensions, that is, apprehensions are regarding clause 6 and clause 9. Sir, clause 6 and clause 9. If you examine that, clause 6 is regarding remedies on insolvency. So remedies in insolvency is stipulated in clause 6. That means there is an insolvency and bankruptcy code is there. We all know it is one of the important legislation in respect of the liquidation and all these things. Insolvency and bankruptcy code is the major legislation. What would be the impact of insolvency and bankruptcy code when compared to this remedies on insolvency by virtue of clause 6 of the new bill? That is the first observation or first clarification I am seeking from the minister. And the second one is the overriding effect of the legislation. Clause 9, in case of any inconsistency between the provisions of this Act and any other law for the time being in force, the provisions of this Act shall prevail to the extent of such inconsistency. There also I would like to cite, what about the insolvency and bankruptcy code? When such an inconsistency comes, this is having the overriding effect, means it will be creating so many legal problems. These two issues have to be clarified, and with this clarification, with this observation, once again I welcome and support the bill with due congratulations to the Honourable Minister. Thank you,
Honourable Member. Honourable Member C.N. Annaduraji.